He's in control.
That's right. Okay. Hi, everyone. Well, it's bright here. You can't see everybody here, but we know you are there. You're making too much noise. Well, anyway, we only have a short time, so to cover 37 years in 12 minutes is kind of hard. But anyway, let's go. Okay?
50 seconds.
Yeah, right. I'm Pat, and this is Marguerite.
I'm Marguerite Song. Yes.
Well, okay, as you see, she's got a degree from Maryland in mathematics, and I'm a professional student before I became a lawyer, okay? So I have 3 degrees in engineering and a law degree, so. And the final thing is I became a new skin distributor. So you figured that out, okay? All right, let's go started.
Yeah.
This is how family looked like when we started.
Before New Skin, so 1987, the little
Kevin.
kid was 5. Yeah, that's Kevin, and except 9, and then he was 5?
No, 10, oh yeah, 9 and what is it, 6, I think. They do a little.
Yeah, that's before we knew New Skin.
Now, this is 2018, okay? The
My dad?
That's her dad.
He was 100-year-old at that point. Yeah.
And Stephen got married first, and he had 2 kids at that time already. And that's the older boy's wedding.
Yeah. The next one. Now, it's not even now. This one already have 2 kids. That was the first one. They don't like their pictures shown, so we can't show their pictures.
And Stephen added another kid, a little girl that bosses the bigger brothers around.
10, 8, and 5 now.
Okay, our story started in 1988.
I was a computer programmer.
And I was an IP lawyer, or fancy word for patent and trademark lawyer with some big oil company. Why did we join New Skin? Well, because of not this house.
Just look at that.
We used to live in this house.
Yeah.
Okay? And then someone came up with the idea we need a bigger house. Now, you got to realize, this one only cost about $300,000.
No, when we bought it was only 100,000.
Yeah, the next one is double the price. Now, in the States, normally you have to get a mortgage. All right? So that means the mortgage is double. She said, oh yeah, let's go for it. I was sitting there, what do you do? You're trying to afford this. But she said, no, let's go. See how, okay, this is.
So we really didn't understand what was goal setting at that point because it wasn't in fashion. But we were, every weekend, we start watching this house being built from not flat, a big hole in the ground, and then the bricks coming, cinder blocks, and then all the wood frame coming up. And we used, you guys, most of you don't know, used to this VHS camera that's really big, you carry on your shoulder. We finally, when we went on sale, we bought one, and we used to video this house. I can't find the tape right now, but that's how this house was built. So I think
At that time, we didn't know much about goal setting and all that. All we knew is we wanted to live in this house.
Yeah, and the kids decide which room they're going to live in, and we're going to decide which one. So I think that was our goal setting. That was our goal setting. Yeah.
Because the house was talking to us. You want to live here? Hey, start moving. That's what we did. Okay? So essentially, what you do in New Skin is build a New Skin team, right?
Yeah.
And that changed our life, obviously. So now, we don't live in that old house anymore. We moved to this house. This is bigger. No, not this one, this one.
So this house was a different goal setting. It was, we had a golden retriever, and you know you walk the dog, and in Chinese, when you walk the dog, does anybody know Chinese? It's called 走狗. In Chinese, it meant
Running dog.
yeah.
Not a good term.
It was a funny term. We were walking the dog one day down the street, and there was this man and the young lady standing there, and the man looked at us and said, oh, we chat about the dogs, and he said, would you like to build a house here on the golf course? And we looked at each other and we said, we cannot afford. He said, why not? The word why not? He said, my daughter lives right here, you know, next to that empty lot. And then so we sat down with him, and this was 2 years later, this house was built. The best part is that was 1996 we moved in, so we were team elite already. So that, you know, the new skin helped us to build this house.
Well, we went to some meeting, and the instructor told us, you know, you have to dream where you're going to go, right? So she dreamed that, okay, next year I'll become a TE and then move to this house. And it came true.
Yeah.
Okay, now this is a small pond, okay? It's not a big sea.
Yeah.
The water in front is a pond.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the house during Christmas at night.
So this have a swimming pool. The swimming pool is back here. Our exercise, you see our exercise machine right? That was that year for Christmas. My brother-in-law, he said, what you want for Christmas? I said, do you mind the cold winter to go out there on the other side of the pond and take a picture of our house? So that's what he did. Yeah, he was very sweet. And our bedroom is back. Oh, yeah.
Well, this all happened in 2019, okay? Beginning from this picture, see the house back in our background?
You know what that is? That's
You
a
know
White House.
where that is? We
White
live
House.
outside Washington. Guess what's the most famous house in Washington? The Donald and Melania lived there. Okay, we were invited to have a picnic in the White House lawn. And this is Maastricht in Holland.
Yeah, in Netherlands, you know Maastricht? Anybody been to Andre Rier's concert? We are his band.
You're too young,
I
unfortunately.
know. They transformed the church into a Marriott hotel. And it was amazing. It was an amazing affair.
And that one, we were on after we stopped in Maastricht, we went to a cruise that included London, and that's a London bridge.
Yeah, and we went under. Mm-hmm.
And then later on in September, we went to a tour in Canada, and that's Lake Louise. It's a very famous lake in Canada.
Beautiful.
All in 2019. And this is the epic trip that we've taken. Everybody should try this, okay? that trip, it is expensive, okay? But I mean, we really had a good time because the trip came with a doctor,
Yeah.
you know, a National Geographic grade photographer, not to take pictures of us, but to show us how to take pictures. Okay, and all you have to do is show up. Everything is taken care of. Okay, now, oops.
Next one. Yeah.
So we also changed the lives of many other people. This is a picture we took in Chiang Mai, Thailand.
Yeah.
And this is in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And this lady here is Beryl Waters.
Yeah, she's 89-year-old, 87 or 89, and she was you know, why is our app called Vera? V-E-R-A? I heard it was because of her. She used 2 Blue Pearl, so it's 4 Blue Pearl, 2 Blue Pearl, she used 8 Blue Pearl every morning, every evening. How much PV are you looking at? That's what I said. But she stays young. You should go on the Facebook and find her because they just had a thing about her. Yeah,
All right,
amazing
you're
lady.
going to hurry up. Only a few seconds left.
Oh, this is...
Remember this? You know
Yeah.
what's coming, right? Okay.
So get ready for that. It's going to be amazing. Yeah? Yeah.
Oh.
This one we were in Amsterdam.
Wow. Scan the world, everyone, on in.
You have 18 seconds.
Yeah, well, see, this thing can measure a few things other than just the carotenoids. I think I'll let the company people cover that.
Yeah, that's true. So you should share. So when we first started, you know, lots of people think that I started a business by myself. No, we actually started together, but we had 2 young kids. So Pat volunteered half of his face. He became my model, and he used the Celltrex. If you, some of you old timer knows that we have a Celltrex. We still have the Celltrex right now in the Nutri-Session. So if you look at Pat's face, so make a story short. Take off your glasses. Which side is he using? He used one side for 4 years. And now we are 37 years in your skin. Do you see a difference? Which side? Which side? Take off. So, if you take care of your skin, you will be young. Even half a side is younger. Okay, okay.
So, you know, doing this business really changed not our own lives, but the lives of many people. We don't have time to cover the rest of our presentation, but anyway, we are running late already, so we better finish.
Flip.
Oh, no,
That's it?
this is it. We don't have time.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so,
We owe everybody 2 minutes.
okay. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay?